Alright, so to change or to attach your flipper again onto your assembly, you'll need the rod for it to pivot on, the 2 springs, and the 2 cotter pins. And for the tools, I'm using a crescent vice grip, flathead screwdriver, 2 needle nose pliers, a small hammer, and 2 clamps. I also have 2 little pieces of cardboard to protect the finish on the assembly itself. So, to get started, we're going to clamp our workstation down. Clamp this assembly to the side of a flat surface so that the back of it will sit flat when we just go to assemble it, like so. I'll clamp this side as well. And so it sits together naturally with these lined up when it's together. So to make this a little easier, we're going to use our vice grips, and we're going to clamp down right on this spring, just like this, really, really tight. And what that's going to allow is us to compress the spring down so that it sits level. So we'll start the rod into this assembly, and we'll keep it flush so that we can put our spring with its little tab side up. That way we could feed our rod through. And I'm going to feed it most of the way through, maybe 2 inches from getting to the other side, and I'm going to release it in place so that there's a little bit of a gap in between the spring and these ears here. Alright, so it's released and up. I'm going to do the same thing to this spring. Compress it, press it flat. That way I could get it started here, and I'm going to tap our rod easy so that I can get it lined up. Now I can hold that rod down with that side and tap it, and now line it into the receiving ears, and now the rod is all the way through and where we need it. So now I can release this vice grip, and the springs are in place loosely. So now we have to attach our cotter pins. To do that, I'm going to use my sharper pair of needle nose pliers, and I have it lined up so that the long side of this cotter pin right here is going to be on the down, or on the bottom side of this. So I'll feed it through its hole, and that way I could press down on that long side with this flathead screwdriver and pry it up just a little bit. Now I'll grab my other pair of pliers, and while holding the back side, I will bend the front side, just like so. And we'll repeat the process for the other side as well. Now, this hole's not quite lined up where I want it. Right here, it's kind of too much at an angle, so I am going to just try to twist this rod a little bit. And now it's in the correct position to go in level. I will press down. Now I can use my other pliers to bend that up and around. And take off your clamps, and it is now attached.